welcome back to the channel. Big Paul's Trucking. Hey, like and subscribe, share, comment. I appreciate it. It all helps push this channel. Well, here we are. Happy New Year. It's the 1st of January, and we're back in the shop working on a few of my toys. I wanted to show you guys what's up. So, as you can see, Big Green's in here, but she's got her spot. She's getting worked on now. I got the crane holding up the back of the truck now, and we're actually working on installing the airbags. So I wanted to show you guys what we're doing. So I got, as you can see, 2 new airbags, and then I'm actually reusing 2 airbags. And I want to show you guys how I'm doing this. I got the spots marked where I want the airbag, the front of the airbag to sit. And I've measured 6 ways to Sunday. And I already drilled one. I'm gonna bring you guys in and show you how we drill the rest. You see we drilled 2 holes down into the bottom of the flange. And those are gonna be for the 2 airbag holes right here. 6.2 inches apart. But regardless, we're getting it done. I got to get the airbags mounted. I gotta go back like this. Hey guys, yeah, I got to get the airbags mounted, and then I actually got to get the leveling valve mounted so I can air this truck, air up the rear suspension. Now look at this garbage. Wow, this is what Peterbilt had going on for their leveling valve, and the way it worked is this actually went across the frame rails right here, and then this sat in the back there, and it went down to a bolt on the rear end. I don't think he did a very good job, so I'm actually going to be doing it a little differently. I want to show you guys that. As you can see, we got the pulling hitches over here out of the way right now. We're waiting on some 3/4 steel to be cut for the ring, and a couple things we can't cut ourselves, so those will be next week, and we'll then resume working on that. But for now, look at how Mack did this. There is the Mack truck. This is my BP Bulldog. That's how the Mack truck did their leveling valve right there. You know, up, down, it's frame mounted. Goes down to the rear suspension so it knows whether it's going up or down. Real simple. Part of me wants to get one of those Mack valves and install one of them just that same way on a Big Green, because there's no reason to use this Peterbilt valve, and I don't have the dog leg that goes down. I got to buy that or make something up. But so that's what we're trying to cipher out right now. But for today, we're drilling holes for the airbags, and then I'll plumb them all together. Those holes turned out nice. I wanted to show you guys how I did this too. I made a little template, as you can see, and it has the correct spacing. So if I lay this down over top of here, it lines up with both those holes. And that also corresponds with the holes on the top of the bag. All the bags are the same. So we're gonna do the same thing over here now. We're gonna lay this down. We're gonna clamp it in place. Actually, I want it right there. And then we're going to center mark and then center punch these holes and then drill them. So that way you guys can watch. I'm going to set up a tripod and we're going to keep going. Appreciate you guys watching. All right, you guys, welcome back. All right, let me show you what we're going to do first. Hopefully you guys can see something. Now, I did have this plate upside down. You got to have the fat part right here towards the inside, so it's stepping it into the frame. I knew it wasn't going to be in the center, but I obviously don't want it on the edge. I need them all to be the same. Line this thing up, and we're going to mark it. We'll clamp it down, and we'll think the last time I marked it, I Well, it's kind of hard to center punch in here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to mark it with a Sharpie, and then we're going to center punch it second. I think that'll be better because the last time it wanted to walk, the center punch wasn't quite in the center because I wasn't on a perfect angle going through this metal. So this will get us plenty close. Mark the center of the hole. Okay. All right, that looks good. Now pull it off, center punch it, and see how this goes. See if I like it. If this goes good, which I'm sure it will, we'll do it on the other one the same way. Oh yeah, a couple real good black Sharpie marks. Then what I like to do is take me a little measuring stick. Yeah, measure over, measure over. Make sure they look the same. They look pretty close to me. Yep, they look good. All right. Now we center punch them this way. You got to make sure you get your punch in the center of the hole. That's the goal. You got to cover the Sharpie mark completely. Well, it's pretty good. Actually, I'm going to move it over a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay, try that again. In the center of the Sharpie hole. Okay. Okay, those look good. I can see them. Let me check my measurement again. Something small. Yes. Yes. All right. Actually, I think I'm going to move this center punch just a little bit. Move it over to there. Perfect. Okay. Get my safety glasses. We're going to do some drilling. All right. I got 2 air drills with 2 different bits in it. So we'll step it right up to the size I need. All right. That's it right there. Perfect. Okay, that was easy. Get the other one. All right, well, the reason I'm using my air drills is they're real sharp. They get in here and drill down rather than drill up. Nobody wants to drill up. That's for sure. Wow, that's a sharp drill bit right there. Okay. All right. Look good. Now we're going to use the reamer, but we got to go up from the bottom. That kind of stinks, but because I get the hot chips on my arms. I gotta put some gloves on. These things are burning me. Put my welding gloves on. That'll protect us. Oh, it's way over here, of course. It's always the other side of the shop. Once the video's going. All right. I did this the other hole and it just hot chip after hot chip kept hitting me. It's not really very pleasurable. All right. I think that's it. Let's make sure. Oh yeah. 3/8. That's what we got to get them to. I think that's it. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad, you guys. See? So we got 4 more holes in the rear axle to do. And then we'll be able to attach all 4 airbags to the frame. And then the center bolt, which is in the center here, goes down into the axle. A couple washers on the bottom of that, and then these will be connected. So I can't wait. That's actually going pretty good. But I'm not going to bore you guys drilling all these holes. We're going to put it on time lapse. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back. Big Paul, Big Paul's Trucking. Hey, check it out. Well, the weather outside is frightful. It's we're supposed to get a foot of snow, but that's all right. Today's the January 1st. Like I said, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Oh, that's from Max. Happy New Year, Max. All right, you guys. Well, I've been working on this truck all day and working on these airbags. And they're actually installed. For now, they'll come out again when I paint. But look, I drilled the bottom flange, all four. I think it turned out real good. Measure. They all are square to the chassis. They're all in the same place. Now, of course, since it's the first, I got 3 of these T's. I need a 4th one, and then I need a bushing from 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch. And then we're going to plumb all these airbags. What they had on there originally was really messed up. It was like pipe fitting from a hardware store. And it wasn't really, it wasn't air fitting. It wasn't brass. But anyways, I'm still waiting on the shock absorbers. You wouldn't think they'd be so hard to get. But they are. But they're coming. They're paid for. All right, guys. I wanted to show you that. And where we're at. And like I said, we're waiting on parts for the pulling hitches so we can work on that. Now I'm waiting for, I can get the airlines and stuff tomorrow. And the air fittings so we can make that work. And don't know when I'm going to get the shocks. Hopefully we'll get them this weekend or next week. I can't imagine it being any longer than that. So, and then this truck, I might be to the point where I'm going to be put those front springs in. I have front shock absorbers for this. Then I can put that inner fender back in place. And then one side would be done. And then at that point, I want to switch the trucks and put this truck over there. And then I'll work on the other side of the truck doing the other spring and the same stuff. But at that point, Big Green here is going to be aired up. And the chassis is going to be working. That's what the guy said. He wanted these to go up, down, level out. And like I said, I got to decide on what valve I'm going to use, how I'm going to mount it. And I'm going to plumb them all together, and then I'm going to give them an air source and mount the valve. So, ain't nothing but a thing. Just got to get her done. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. There will be a little update. I'm going to include a clip here of, well, I think you've already seen it, actually, of Paul's International. We're putting that front hub on. Now, when we were working on that truck, of course, the one drum would not come off. We smacked it on it with a sledgehammer, cracked the drum. Said, oh, we'll just have to buy a drum. Well, that drum's obsolete. Can't buy it. So now we haven't found a guy that we did find a guy that has a couple drums, but they're a couple hour drive from here. So we got actually going to get that before we can complete the project. But we got one side done, and it looks really sharp with those rims that he got for Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Santa came for him. But that truck's going to be sweet this year. And we're probably going to paint it this year, too. So it's going to have a white top. And then it's going to be like that same teal, green, blue on the sides of that 9670. White top, teal sides, aluminum front with a teal and silver spokes in the back. Talk about a nice old survivor. We got lucky with that truck. All right, guys, thanks for watching this episode. Big Paul's out! Thanks for watching.